Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, remember to pop me a comment below to say hi. So we're going to be making a blanket today with Stylecraft Special Aran yarn, and I'm using the colour Spice. All the other bits and bobs I'll be using, including the 5mm hook, will all be linked below for you. Excuse the tacky hook. I've had it for a while and it's one of my favourites. So we're going to be making this beautiful Halloween blanket today. All the information you'll need, including the amount to chain and the amount of rows to continue making, will be popped below for you. So let's get started. We're going to start off by making a slip knot. So we hold our yarn like so, twist and pull the working yarn through, pop it on our hook. And I'm making a sample for you today, so if you want to know how many to chain and how many rows to complete for the size blanket that you would like to make, remember to look in the little description box below. I'm going to start by making a chain of 16. And of course, remember to pause the video if you need to catch up once you've found out how many to chain. So I'm going to turn my work because I like to work into the back loops. And I'm going to make a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. Once I've done that, I'm going to chain up 3. And then I'm going to skip 3 stitches and work into the 4th. And I'm going to pop a single crochet into there. Then I'm going to repeat that again all the way down. So chain up 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then skip 3 of those chains and work into the 4th. Work a single crochet, and then again repeat that. So chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, skip 1, 2, 3 chains and into the 4th. Put a single crochet. Repeat that until you get to the end and I will meet you there. So now I'm down to my last 4 stitches or 4 chains. I'm going to skip 3 and work into that last chain a single crochet. Just like so. And you should have something that looks a bit like this. We're now going to chain up 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. We're then going to turn our work. And we have our 3 chains that we made from the previous round here. So we're going to go into the second one. So we're going to skip a chain and go into the second one and make a slip stitch. Just like so. Then chain up 2, 1 and 2, yarn over, and into our single crochet from the previous round, we're going to make a double crochet. Just like so. Then chain 2. We're going to do it again, so skip the first chain and go into the second chain and work a slip stitch. Then chain up 2, skip the next chain and go into the single crochet from the previous row and make a double crochet. And one more time I'll show you. So 1 and 2, skip 1 chain and go into the second and make a slip knot. Chain up 2, skip a chain and go into that single crochet from the previous row. So yarn over, into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, through 2, yarn over, through 2. And you're just going to repeat that all the way to the end. Now we're at the end here, so we're going to do the same. We're going to chain up our 2 into the second chain from our hook, chain 2, yarn over, and 1 double crochet into the last stitch there. And now you should have something that looks like this. Now we're going to chain up 1, and we're just going to repeat row 1 again. So we're going to put a single crochet into that first stitch. We're going to chain up 3, and we're going to skip all those chains and work into the next double crochet that you see and work a single crochet. So chain up 3, 1, 2 and 3. We're going to skip the chain 4. So the chain 2, the slip stitch and the chain 2, work into the double crochet and make a single crochet. 1, 2 and 3 chains. Skip the 2 chains, the slip stitch and the 2 chains, work into the double crochet and put a single crochet. Then just repeat that all the way down to the end. And now we're at the other end, we're going to do the same again, so just chain up 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then we're going to find the chain 2, so we made a chain 4, we're going to find the second chain and work a single crochet into there. So I'm going to chain up 4 again, turn our work, and we're going to repeat that row 2. So we've got the 3 chains here, we're going to go into the middle one, so we're skipping 1 chain, working a slip stitch into the second chain, chain up 2, yarn over, work a double crochet into the single crochet. Chain 2, skip 1 chain, 1, 2 and 3, so we then skip the first chain, go into the second, make a slip stitch, chain 2, and then work a double crochet into the single crochet from the previous round. So just repeat that all the way down, guys, until we get to the other end, and then you'll just be repeating the row 1 again, and you just continue repeating those rows over and over until you get this amount or the size that you need. And like I said, I've got the link in the description to show you how many chains to make for your size blanket, as well as how many rows to complete for that blanket as well. So for my blanket, I made a pattern repeat of 6 rows and then I changed colours. So I will show you how to change colours now. So I'm at the end of row 6. I'm just going to finish off by doing half of a double crochet. So half of that double crochet, we're not going to complete it. We're going to cut our yarn. You can leave a longer tail if you like. I know a lot of people like to weave in their tails with a longer tail. We're then going to grab our next colour and pull that through the 2 loops on our hook to complete that double crochet. I'm just going to chain up 1 to secure it a little bit there. Put it tighter, not too tight because you will have to undo this chain. And then I'm going to knot those 2 together. And I like doing a double knot just to make sure it's really secure. Then I'm going to take my hook out and pull out that chain very, very carefully. Pop the hook back in, and I'm going to grab those 2 tail ends and I'm going to place them between my hook and my working yarn, then chain up 1. Then I'm going to turn my work and I'm going to work over them so that they are weaved in a little bit, and then I'll go back in the end and just weave them in a few more times to make sure they're really secure. Then I'll just continue my pattern. So I will do a single crochet in this stitch here at the beginning, chain up 3, skip those, chain 2, slip stitch, chain 2, and work into the top of the double crochet, making a single crochet. And then repeating that all the way down yet again. And that is how you do your colour change. And once you've done all your colour changes, you'll have something that looks a little bit like this. And if you've liked this video, guys, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.